including our esteemed guests, principals of various colleges across Maharashtra and Goa, and all the faculty members. It is with great honor and enthusiasm that we welcome you to the BHMS Competency-Based Dynamic Curriculum CBDC Training Program organized by Homeopathy Education Board, National Commission for Homeopathy, NCH New Delhi, in association with Bhartiya Vidyapeeth deemed to be University Homeopathic Medical College, Pune. The CBDC curriculum integrates homeopathy philosophy and holistic care into therapeutic actions. The revised syllabus facilitates this integration at all teaching levels over the 5.5 years of the course, and this training program supports its implementation. Today marks the beginning of an important journey as we gather to advance our collective knowledge and expertise in homeopathy. Your presence, from esteemed dignitaries to faculty members from 67 colleges across Maharashtra and Goa, highlights the significance of this program and sets the stage for a transformative experience. To commence our event on an auspicious note, we shall begin with the traditional lamp lighting ceremony. I would like to invite all the dignitaries to come forward and light the lamp and to pay floral tribute to Goddess Saraswati, Father of Homeopathy, Dr. Samuel Hahnemann, sir, and our founder Chancellor, Honorable Dr. Patangrauji Kadam Sahib. The lighting of the lamp symbolizes the dispelling of darkness and the onset of the knowledge. I would like to request our respected principal of Bhartiya Vidyapeeth deemed to be University, Homeopathic Medical College, Dr. Avinash Maitre, sir, to deliver the welcome speech.
Good morning to all. It is with great pleasure I extend a warm welcome to Honorable President of Homeopathic Education Board, National Commission for Homeopathy, New Delhi, Honorable Dr. Tarkeshwarji Jain, the chief guest of today's inaugural program, our esteemed Vice Chancellor, Honorable Dr. Vivek Savji sir, the guest of honor for today's program, a warm welcome to respected Dr. Mangesh Jatkarji, who is the member of Homeopathic Education Board, I welcome Dr. Munir Ahmed, Core Committee member, as well as welcome to the Dean of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, Principal Dr. Rajkumar Patil, Dean of Dr. D.Y. Patil University, Principal Dr. Dharmendra Sharma, obviously my university Dean, Professor Dr. Anita Patil, the principals of homeopathic institutions in Maharashtra and Goa, most importantly, the distinguished resource persons, faculty members, and all our honored guests from the state of Maharashtra and Goa. Today marks a significant milestone as we inaugurate this competency-based dynamic curriculum training program for teachers of homeopathic institution in state of Maharashtra and Goa. This program represents the collaborative effort which is aimed at the quality of education and fostering the academic excellence within the homeopathic institutions pan-India. The presence of such distinguished gathering definitely is a testament of our commitment towards the quality education impartment to our stakeholders. I wish to place the important thing, Honorable President Sir of Homeopathic Education Board, Dr. Tarkeshwar ji, your unwavering support and vision of academic excellence have been pivotal in making this program a successful reality. Obviously, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, with your guidance, with your leadership and dedication for quality education through all the institutions of our university, and especially for the development of homeopathic medical sciences, definitely is going to inspire we all. I would like to extend my gratitude to the deans and all the principals, those who are present today from state of Maharashtra and Goa. A special welcome to the resource persons whose expertise, guidance, that will be invaluable within these 2 days throughout this training program. Respected resource persons, your contributions are crucial in empowering the faculty members in our academic endeavors. Your insights, your experiences, undoubtedly they are going to enrich us in terms of the subject per se. Definitely, as we embark this journey together, let us remain focused for these 2 days and for the rest of the time too, on our mission to provide an outstanding education to the budding homeopaths. Let us embrace the opportunity to learn together, grow together, excel together, and ensure that homeopathic institutions continues to be the beacon of knowledge and the excellence, along with the better and best healthcare services delivered through our graduates to the community. In closing, I would like to once again welcome you all to this inaugural program. Definitely, may your time together will be productive, inspiring, and transformative. Thank you. Thank you for your dedication, commitment, despite the rainy season, the road conditions, traffic, a huge number of faculty and principals. They have made it possible to reach Pune. Once again, for the betterment and dedication of homeopathic education, you all are welcome. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you, sir. We will now proceed with the felicitation ceremony. We request Dr. Vivek Savji, sir, to felicitate Dr. Tarkeshwar Jain, sir, on behalf of Bhartiya Vidyapeeth deemed to be University, Pune, India. We request Dr. Tarkeshwar Jain, sir, to felicitate Dr. Vivek Savji, sir, from Homeopathic Education Board, National Commission for Homeopathy, New Delhi. We now request Dr. Avinash Maitre, sir, to felicitate Dr. Munir Ahmed, sir. We now request We now request Dr. Vivek Savji, sir, to felicitate Dr. Mangesh Zatkar, sir, from Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be University. Dr. Mangesh Zatkar, sir, is a member of Homeopathic Board, National Commission for Homeopathy. We request Dr. Anita Patil, ma'am, to felicitate Dr. Rajkumar Patil, sir, Dean of MUHS Nashik. We request Dr. Avinash Maitre, sir, to felicitate Dr. Dharmendra Sharma, sir, Dean FOH, Dr. D.Y. Patil University. On behalf of Homeopathy Education Board, on behalf of Homeopathy Education Board, National Commission for Homeopathy, I request Dr. Mangesh Zatkar, sir, to felicitate Dr. Anita Patil, ma'am, and Dr. Avinash Maitre, sir. To welcome all the principals, we request Chairman of BOS, Dr. Gajendra Gadkar, and Dr. Nerlekar, Vice Principal Dr. Bhagat, HOD of Department of Surgery, Dr. Bongale, to extend a warm welcome to all the principals from Homeopathic Medical College across Maharashtra and Goa. A round of applause for all the principals who have been accompanied us for this inauguration program. They have made their time and they have come across from Maharashtra and Goa. It's a token of appreciation from us on their places. Thank you all. It is now our honor to invite guest of honor of today's program, Honorable Professor Dr. Vivek Savji Sir, Vice Chancellor of Bhartiya Vidyapeeth deemed to be University, Pune, to address the gathering.
Sorry. Dignitaries on the dais, the chief guest of today's function, Dr. Tarkeshwar Jain, the president of the Homeopathic Board, the distinguished guests, Dr. Mangesh Zatkar sir, Dr. Munir Ahmed, Dr. Rajkumar Patil, Dr. Dharmendra Sharma, our principal, Dr. Mhatre, the Dean of the Faculty, Dr. Anita Patil, all the distinguished principals of the various homeopathic colleges, the resource faculty members, the faculty members, distinguished guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I welcome you on the clean, green, beautiful campus of Bhartiya Vidyapeeth deemed to be university. And I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Homeopathic Council for giving us this opportunity to host this very important event about the faculty development program for the introduction of the new dynamic competency-based curriculum. So thank you, sir. Thank you for giving us this opportunity, and we are indeed grateful to you for that. And of course, I'm sure that this next 2 days deliberations will be extremely useful. I also would like to compliment our faculty members, Dr. Mhatre and Dr. Patil, for taking up this responsibility, organizing this event, having everyone on the campus, coordinating all the activities, communication, logistics, everything is not a small task. And particularly when all the principals, deans, senior faculty members are coming, so they have taken up this responsibility, and today we are seeing that the auditorium is almost full. I am told that there are 67 homeopathic medical colleges in Maharashtra, and most of the faculty, most of the principals and faculty members from these colleges are here. So I think we welcome you all and thank you for being here. The outset, again, let me tell you that Bhartiya Vidyapeeth is always on the forefront of organizing various knowledge events, conferences, workshops, seminars, because we feel that dissemination of the knowledge is very important. And these kind of seminars, workshops, not only help in dissemination of the knowledge, but also in fostering or networking. We get to interact with the experts in the field, we get to know other persons in a better way, and we can really learn from each other's experiences. So that is something which I am sure at the end of these 2 days the purpose will be achieved. Friends, I would like to just focus on 2 or 3 important points here. Number one, again, thanks to the visionary leadership of the Homeopathic Council, they have introduced this new competency-based curriculum, and they have also added the word dynamic curriculum. So, I mean, why this change? I'm sure during the day, during the course of deliberations, these things will be discussed. But my small take on this is that we had this traditional discipline-based curriculum. Now this traditional discipline-based curriculum, yes, we were teaching, training the students. All of us are product of all these traditional discipline-based curriculum where we were imparting knowledge, where we were imparting the necessary skills to the students. And we were conducting exams and we were certifying that, well, yes, now he is good enough, competent enough to go and practice in the field, whatever his specialty at or whatever graduation level. But over a period of time, what is observed is that yes, they are certified, they get degree, but are they competent enough to really deliver the healthcare to the needy at whatever levels, at undergraduate level, postgraduate level, whether they are competent enough? And at least my experience from the modern medicine, that is medical field, is that I was the dean of this medical college for 10 years. And before that also I was a faculty and holding different responsibilities. So our observation was that, well, the students come to postgraduate course or they go for practice and they were not knowing the simple things as to how to start an IV line or maybe how to give a treatment for a pediatric diarrhea dysentery or how to do some simple examinations, per rectal examination, or how to do catheterization, or how to do some abdominal paracentesis and so on and so forth. So procedurals, examination, prescription skills, etc. They were not confident. In fact, they knew all the syndromes, they knew all the theoretical knowledge, they will be able to write long questions, they'll possibly be able to get a distinction. But when it came to actual delivery, so that was lacking, and therefore I think the government of India, maybe they formulated these expert groups, committees and so on and so forth. And that's why I think it was discussed that it should not be that from this traditional mode to the competency mode, that competency is ability to do, ability to perform. So the student should be able to do, the learner should be able to perform. And that is what is expected. So I think now with this competency, the competencies will be defined or are getting defined, or in your curriculum they may be already, well structured, well formulated. So how do you really ensure that the students have attained these competencies? So that is something important. Earlier we used to say they know, yes, because we certified them, we gave them degrees, we gave them mark sheets, so we knew that they knew a particular thing, but we were not sure whether they were able to perform or not. Now with this curriculum, it is expected, I am saying that it is expected, because many a times it happens is that we put old wine in a new bottle. So I think the name will change, but whatever we are doing remains same. So that should not happen. I think the purpose of this faculty development program, the purpose of these activities is that we should be able to impart, we should be able to empower the faculty members so that they are able to understand the nuances of this new curriculum, and then they are able to deliver that in this. And after, we expect that the students to be competent in doing whatever X, Y, Z number of competencies. Now this is evolving. So some of the competencies may be framed properly, some of them may not be, and then of course we need to have a solid foundation of the theoretical knowledge. So theoretical knowledge will still be part of the curriculum, and then how do you build on the competencies on that? So this will all be deliberated, discussed, but this is a new paradigm shift as far as the education is concerned. And then the best way, if this curriculum, if this program has to succeed, then it is in our hand. It is in our hand means the hands of the faculty members, the hands of the principals, the hands of all the stakeholders, teaching faculty, teaching fraternity, that how we are able to implement it. And if we are able to implement it, then only I think we will be able to say for sure that yes, I think we are able to make change. Obviously, this will mean additional efforts. Obviously, this will mean hard work. Obviously, this will mean that we have to change from whatever we are doing. and for that we need to come out of comfort zone. So we have been doing a particular thing for many years in a particular way, and now when we ask to change, then it is something that we are not happy or comfortable with, because adapting change is not easy. When we want something to change, then obviously there is some disruption, there is a status quo, there is some existing situation, and there is a new situation. And when we want to move from the existing to the new program or new situation, then there will be some disruptions. And to overcome these disruptions and to sail through these disruptions, I think it is important that we support it properly. If we support it, if we empower and give them the necessary skills, knowledge to navigate through this change, then the change will be successful. Otherwise, I think that is something that I think, again, as I said, we'll all be sitting here, we'll all be agreeing on everything, and when we go back, we again go back to whatever our day-to-day routine, because we have lots of tasks, things to do, and then I think we'll say that, okay, we'll put it off to next day and tomorrow, and that tomorrow never comes. So I'm sure that this is not going to happen. With the dynamic leadership, with all dynamic principles here, I'm sure that they will be the harbingers of the change, and we will see in next 3-5 years that the homeopathic graduates which will come out will certainly be competent, will be able to deliver health, and they will be able to maybe a good part of our healthcare system. That's number one part. Second part, I would like to say that, okay, I mean, so we should be ready for that, and faculty development and these kind of initiatives are essential, and it should not be one of its kind activity. It should be a continuous process, and when these people are empowered here, they should go back and empower the faculty members in their respective colleges, and that's how the cascading effect will take place. So that's number one. Number two, again, I've been in teaching for almost about 35 years now, and I am also, I'm very passionate about medical education or health professions education, so as to say. So what, again, my observation is that regarding the teachers, I mean, many a times we feel that many of us, teaching may not be our first preference. We may be wanting to do something, and then we are here. So whether we are here by choice, some of us may be here by choice, that, oh, well, nothing, I wanted to be a teacher and I am here, fine, wonderful, great. But many of us may be not by choice, but by compulsion, कि नहीं कुछ नहीं है, एक नौकरी चाहिए, थोड़ा सा stability चाहिए, तो इसलिए we may be here. So we may be here by choice or by compulsion. But either way, if we are here by choice, so far so good. But if we are here by compulsion, then only for whatever reasons that you are here, we have to give our best. We cannot say कि हाँ मेरे को कुछ नहीं मिल रहा था, या इतनी salary में इतना ही करेंगे, या ऐसे ही है. So these kind of things, if you are here because you are going to influence the lives of the students, and if we are going to influence the lives of the students, then unless of course you are enthusiastic, you are passionate about it, then only I think we will be able to influence the learners. And mind you, they are all adult learners. They are not just, I mean, kids that who, I mean, you will say anything and they will believe. They will watch. Adult learners, I mean, they imitate. I think the more role of hidden curriculum, that is how we act, how we behave, how we work. So that is what they watch and that is what they imbibe. So I think as a teachers, we have to be role models, whether we are here by choice or whether we are here by compulsion. And more often than not, I many a times see a lot of negativity in the teaching profession. That हाँ कुछ नहीं था, टीचर बन गए हैं, हमको तो कोई रिस्पेक्ट नहीं मिलता, आजकल तो बच्चे ऐसे ही है वगैरह. So I think we need to be strong. We need to shade this our image. It's we who have created that image, and unless of course we are proactive about it, that will not get automatically it will not be dispelled. So I think we need to be enthusiastic about what we are doing, no matter where we are or how or why we are here. So that's number 2 point, that as a teachers, We have big responsibilities, and if we don't stand up to that responsibilities, then I think we are not doing justice to our job. And not just justice to our job, but I think so very many students are coming here, and then I think if we don't have those kind of positive influences on the students, then again the very purpose of our and their relationships or responsibilities is lost. And the third point and the last point, what I want to say is that I think as a teachers, as I said, whether we are here by choice or by compulsion, but whatever, as I said, we need to make difference. And when we will be able to make difference is that if we are passionate about certain thing. So we need to be, passion, otherwise if we say, हाँ चलता है, so if you are driven, if you are passionate, passion, what is passion? Passion is that intense desire to say something. We usually use this adjective for love, passionate love and something like that. So I think we need to be thinking, breathing, living about all these things. And if we are able to do that, then only I think we will be able to make difference. So we need to be passionate. We need to be perseverant. I will say, talk about three P's: passion, perseverance, because students are heterogeneous group. Some of them may be bright students, some of them may be weak students, and हम बोलेंगे कि हाँ ये ऐसे ही है, इनको 4 बार बताया तो भी कुछ नहीं सुनते हैं, पढ़ते नहीं है, करते नहीं है. So we need to be perseverant, unless of course we are catering to that last person, that weakest student, then only we will be able to do that. So passion, perseverance. And then I think we need to be practicing. So we want to bring in change, we want to bring different things. So we need to practice of whatever we are doing. So it says that practice makes a man perfect. So unless of course we practice, then only we will be able to give or deliver the best. So friends, I think I have said 3 things. One, I think this is something new, innovative, dynamic curriculum that the Homeopathy Board, Homeopathy Council has introduced. It is a welcome change. This is where the world is going. This is where we need to be going. And then, of course, as I said, that this will make our graduating students, future generation of homeopaths, more competent, more confident to deliver the health care. Second, as a teachers, we have to be role models, and we need to be adapting to the change. And if we adapt to the change, then only we will be able to make difference. And finally, I think it's about 3 P's: passion, perseverance, and practice. Of course, there can be more. As I said, I already said about positivity and planning and so on and so forth. But I remember, these 3: passion, practice, perseverance. If we are able to imbibe it in ourselves, imbibe it in our faculty members, imbibe it in our students, I am sure we will be able to make difference. So on that note, once again, I welcome you here on our campus. I'm sure that these 2 days deliberations will be fruitful. We have very esteemed faculty members. I am told they have come from different parts. They will be engaging with you and giving you the nuances of the new curriculum. And I'm sure you will go enriched with the good, positive memories, both academic and otherwise. So I think on that note, once again, thank you and all the very best. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and motivational words. Next, we have the privilege of hearing from chief guest of today's program, Honorable Professor Dr. Tarkeshwar Jain, sir, President, Homeopathy Education Board, National Commission for Homeopathy, New Delhi.
Good morning to all. Respected Vice Chancellor of Bhartiya Vidyapeeth deemed to be university, Member Homeopathic Education Board Dr. Mangesh Jatkar, Faculty Dean from Maharashtra University of Health Sciences Dr. Patil, Dean Faculty D.Y. Patil University of Homeopathy Dr. Dharmendra Sharma, Principal of Bhartiya Vidyapeeth Homeopathic Medical College Dr. Avinash Maitre, and Dean Faculty of Homeopathy, Bhartiya Vidyapeeth deemed to be University, Dr. Anita, all the principals from the various colleges of Maharashtra, members of core committee for designing this curriculum, all the subject experts who are here today for providing training to all these subject experts of different subjects which are designed for today itself, and all the subject experts from different colleges of Maharashtra and Goa. I welcome you all on behalf of Homeopathy Education Board, National Commission for Homeopathy, for coming over here, sparing your time, and involving yourself in this 2 days training program on competency-based dynamic curriculum design for the BHMS courses. I'm extremely thankful to the entire university management, especially Vice Chancellor Sir, for immediately agreeing on our proposal, on our request, and all the team members of Homeopathy Medical College of Bhartiya Vidyapeeth University for following our all the instructions, our all the requirements, or all the guidelines enthusiastically, and making this happen. Even in this stormy, rainy weather of Pune, I can see that a large number of people from the colleges of Maharashtra have turned up. So I'm thankful to you all for coming over here, and for the purpose we have planned this program. I am extremely hopeful that this will be achieved in 2 days' time. It's indeed a privilege to stand over here in this campus. I have seen many campuses of the private universities, but campuses are not beautiful or lively only by the buildings or the good architecture of building. They are lively, they are vibrant only by seeing the faces of students. So this I can see in the last 2 days. I had been here in the last evening also, and I met some students also. I had been around the campus, and I could realize, I could feel the vibes, the level of satisfaction, the level of pleasure we see in the eyes of students, we see in the eyes of faculty, we see in their body language. This is something really very attractive. I am really happy to say that there are many deemed to be university in India. There are many big universities, even more bigger campuses than this particular universities. I had been to many universities, even to the private university, whether they are the government universities. But as I say, that campuses are not beautiful or vibrant only by the buildings or the area they are having. It is about the level of faculty and the level of student that we interact, that we see. That makes the campus lively. And I can proudly say, sir, that with your committed efforts, with the committed efforts of the entire management, this university is one of the very important place for education, not only in homeopathy, but in the other medical sciences, in other streams also. This is one of the very celebrated and distinguished university in the field of education, and it is indeed a pleasure for all of us to be here with you. And after hearing your opinions, your views, your motivating speech, it is more enlightening and more satisfying for us that this institution is fostering under the able guidance of such leaders like you. I had been to the guest house also, and I read over one quote over there, and I think that quote is quite old: transformation of society through dynamic education. So that statement itself is good enough to give an indication about the vision of the founder of this institution. I have been told by Dr. Maitre also that this is the statement given by Honorable late Sri Patangrao Kadam. So we can see that even the 30, 40 years ago, the vision that man carried is still continuing in this institution. And the use of word dynamic, even the 30, 40 years ago, where we had been the product of only traditional system of education, as you told in your speech also. But on that particular time, having that kind of vision, that education at one time has to be dynamic. Dynamic simply means the one which keep on evolving. It is not settling at one place, it is not stagnant, it is constantly evolving. And that is what we see when we go through the various criterias, various domains of competency-based dynamic curriculum. If you go, if you dissect all the words together, and if you focus on the individual word of this particular phrase, competency-based dynamic curriculum. So two things are very important. One is competency, and second is dynamic. Based curriculum, these are the supportive terms, but two words are really important. So that is what we are trying to create in our education system, that we are now focusing our education system, our curriculum, which is directed to provide an individual, a professional who is competent enough in every clinical skill which is required by him to perform very well in his practice. That is what we are directed to, and that is what the entire curriculum is objected for. If you go the entire part of curriculum, there is a great shift. And this is the second phase of dynamic curriculum. Already we have started in the first BHMS. We have many kind of feedbacks also after the implementation of first BHMS curriculum. We had mixed kind of curriculum that I will also share with you. But the whole purpose is that whatever education we are providing in the classroom, unless that education, that lectures, that topic, or whatever topic or whatever content students are learning in the classroom, it is not converted into the performance. If it is not converted into the practice, whatever knowledge we are providing, it all remains useless and futile. And that is where this curriculum is pointed out. Whatever units are designed, whatever the contents are designed, the ultimate aim is that how the student is going to perform in his practice. That is where we are directed to. This is not revolving around the lectures only, around the rote learning, around the knowledge of theory. No. Our focus is mainly on the practical learning. And I am happy that the way curriculum is being designed, we are able to achieve this task successfully only when we have the very strong support from the faculty. Without that, it is absolutely useless. Whatever document we have prepared, it has swelled enormously. If you compare the document with the old CCS syllabus, so entire CCS syllabus for all 4 BHMS is just in 25-30 pages. But now we have the document for the first BHMS, which is of 678 pages, and then second BHMS, which is around 681 pages. So what's the need of having such kind of enormous document? Need is very clearly defined that we have to produce a competent individual. That's why whatever topic we are teaching in the classes, unless the outcome is assessed properly, it will not be going ahead. Every individual, every topic, every unit is designed in that way only, that every part of topic or the lecture you are taking in the classroom is associated with the outcome. What you are teaching in the classroom, if it is covering the objective, that's the reason why in the beginning of the topic we define specific learning objective. Whatever unit, whatever aphorism, whatever system we are teaching in the class today in our today's lecture, what is the specific learning objective? And unless that specific learning objective is achieved, our teaching remains useless. And that is the reason why the document has swelled so much. But as I told you, whatever we have prepared, whatever our experts have prepared, it all remains just a document, just a booklet, unless it is being effectively implemented by the respected faculty of homeopathic colleges. So all powers are now in your hands. We have done our work. I won't say we have done it. NCH and Education Board are just the mediators. Whatever is being done is done by you only. There are many teachers who are sitting in the front row who are the active members of our core team also, our subject expert team also. So it is being designed by you only. You are the designer and you are the implementer. तो ये आपका ही डॉक्यूमेंट है और आपके लिए है. अब इसको कैसे चलाना है, कैसे इसको इफेक्टिव बनाना है, ये भी आपके ही हाथ में. हमारा काम तो सिर्फ बीच का है. We are just mediators. We can help you in preparing the document. We can help you in organizing the trainings. But we cannot go in every individual classroom. We cannot interact with every individual faculty or the student. That part totally lies with you only. So how effectively and how positively you take up, that is the key. Do you agree with this or not? Okay, let me share some of the experience. Sir, can I take few more minutes? Yes. If I go through my personal experiences after implementing first BHMS Cbdc program, you all are very well aware, the first Cbdc training was conducted in Gujarat on 14 February 2023, and since then we conducted zone-wise training all over India. We covered all 6 zones, and we started implementing it, and the teachers also starting teaching their classes, lectures on the basis of Cbdc pattern. And then later on, when we launched Ayush Education Portal, that time also we went around the every part of India and we interacted with all the colleges and faculty members of various colleges of India. And there we started receiving feedback also because it was almost 6 months when the curriculum was launched. And we started gathering feedback also. And then later on, you all are college people and QCI ratings are going on. And during the QCI rating also, we observed, we interacted with the QCI people also, with the director also, and we just tried to assess what are the feedbacks. When we started in 2023, and now we are running in the mid of 2024, over a period of 1 year and 1.5 years, what are the feedbacks? And when I see the papers of QCI rating, and I was really a little disappointed. Reason being, out of almost 240 colleges are already examined by QCI team, and when I went through the document, especially the Cbdc part, that is my domain, so when I assessed that document, I realized that almost 50% colleges are there, where the document is, or the whatever work they are doing is lying only on the paper. Because during that QCI rating, the team interact with the faculty also, and team interact with the student also. This is the live on-site feedbacks. And it was really conveyed, and I am really disappointed also, that the most of the feedbacks, almost around 50-60% colleges, it was like that the document is lying in the library, and the teachers are still following the same old routine, and they are not adopting it as we wanted it to be. So that was really disappointing to us, and we started again interacting with the teachers also, and we met to the teachers, and we tried to convince them, and now I am seeing that over a period of 2-3 months, there is a certain shift. Because when we started our first training for the second Bhms, then also we realized that was in the Bangalore. And that time also we realized that now the things are gradually changing. So in the first year, there was a major mental block in the mind of teacher that I am teaching for last 25-30 years. Why do I need this document? I know everything. My teachers, I'm a teacher of last 25-30 years. My students are happy with me. My colleagues are happy with me. My management is happy with me. Then why I need this document? And then I interacted with many senior teachers, especially those teachers who are having such kind of mental block. I just insisted them, sir, you don't go on my words. Don't go on my words. Just you go through your subject content. If you feel that this is somewhere can support in your existing teaching, we are nowhere to change your style of teaching. No, not at all. We are nowhere to change your style of teaching. We are just creating a support system. Use of technology, innovation, whatever is evolving in the education technology, if that can benefit your teaching, that can make it more effective. And our ultimate aim is to produce good homeopaths. And if we go back and see the pattern of teaching, can we be assured enough to say that we have really produced good homeopathic professional in the country? Can we say that with this statement with confidence, as sir was telling that people were not knowing about how to examine a patient, how to conduct paracentesis? This is the situation. This is the exact real situation when we go and see in the colleges. And unfortunately, even our postgraduate scholars who have passed out, who have done PG, who have done graduation with the good marks, and if you ask them to palpate the abdomen, to check the pulse, to elicit the pulse, to take the BP properly, that part is still not done efficiently. This is the reality. This is the hardcore reality. We teach many medicines in the classrooms. We teach all the aphorism of organic in the classroom. How effectively they are applying in the practice. Are we assured enough? And over the period of my 25 years of experience of teaching and visiting various institutes of India as an examiner, as a paper setter, whatever the capacity, I realized that this thing is highly missing. We talk a lot in our classrooms, but actual performance part at the level of a student is definitely missing. It is a crude reality that many times, even a homeopathic doctor, when he's traveling in the flight or traveling in the train, while filling the reservation form, they don't write doctor. Reason being, There are many situations. Sometimes emergency arises, even in the flight, even in the train. And if somebody knows that a doctor is traveling, lots of expectations are there. And unfortunately, it is the hard reality, and I feel guilty in saying, because I am also part of that system, that our students are not competent enough to handle the critical situation, to handle any emergency which can evoke any time in your neighborhood, in your journey, anytime it can come up. But our students are not able to handle those things competently. And not only that, our students are not, we say that we are homeopath. Okay, we have to deal everything homeopathically. But that part also, when we see the way they are practicing, when we see the way they are using medicines, again, that lack of confidence and the lack of clear skills required to prescribe a good homeopathic remedy is absolutely lacking. Do you agree with this or not? I am not talking about the 20, 30 people, no. Every science, every system has 25 to 30% individuals who are really competent in skill. But what about those 70%? Should we leave them abide? Should we leave them behind? Let them do whatever they are doing. Let them come, attend the college, pay the fees, don't come, give the attendance. Should we continue this system only? So this is really not going to serve our purpose. The Commission's only mandate is to provide quality and affordable education to the entire system. That is the clear-cut objective of National Commission for Homeopathy, and for that we are committed. But our commitment will certainly remain half or unfulfilled unless we are being cooperated by you. So as I was talking that I was talking with many senior people, and I insisted them, sir, you just go through the document. If you find any difficulty, you come back to us. I will coordinate with our expert team also, but at least start using it. And fortunately, when I met them in the repeated training, in the follow-up trainings, their word, I won't name, one of the senior teacher of Bombay Homeopathic Medical College, he himself asserted that when I saw the document for the first time, I thought, I don't need this. But when I started on my constant insisted, he started going through the document, and now he says that my teaching is more perfect, more complete, and now I am not missing anything. I am taking care of every individual thing, whichever is there in my subject, because in my earlier style of teaching, I used to miss many things. I was not assessing many things, but now I am directed. I have a clear-cut guideline that I have to move in this manner, and I am assessing every individual topic that I am teaching in my classroom. That is the biggest help that senior teacher is obtaining from this document. But only why? Because when he became positive. So everything lies in your hand. This training is only for 2 days, and I know 2 days training for any subject is not at all enough. You require obviously more training. Fortunately, you are in Maharashtra colleges where already the universities are very sensitive. MUHS has a dedicated department of faculty development. And I was talking to sir also, fortunately in Bhartiya Vidyapeeth also they have an academic unit where the continuously faculty development programs are going on. DY Patil also has their individual faculty development program. So in Maharashtra, situation is much better if I compare with the other part of the country. Last time we had a training in the MP and where the colleges of Gujarat and, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, UP were present. And none of the universities having any faculty development program. So there we have to work more rigorously and more hard. But fortunately, Maharashtra teachers are already sensitive about the education technology, about the various innovative methods of education through their own university. So that is the positive part. So our expectation from Maharashtra is much more than the other part of country, because among you guys, we need people who can train to others also. So you have to become our torch bearer, and certainly we will be utilizing your services also, because as I told you, we cannot teach the entire document and curriculum in 1 or 2 days training. There has to be follow-up training. And that is the reason why, if you go through the minimum essential standards of regulation that was being gazetted in March 2024, there is an essential phenomena, an essential requirement created in the gazette itself. Beside the very lucrative salary component, there is one more lucrative aspect, and that is the establishment of Medical Education Technology Unit. And the sole purpose of this unit is to transmit the knowledge and to develop a very active unit which can not only teach the fellow colleagues, but can make use of various teaching equipment, teaching innovations which are available in the country. So it is my humble request, because all the principals are also sitting over here. Whatever changes you are bringing in the college in light of the new gazetted regulation, but first do this. This is the most important one. As we cannot reach to every individual place, one of the major reasons why the first BHMS teaching program failed, I won't say failed, partially successful. One of the major reasons was because we invited only one teacher from every individual there. Today also, one teacher is from every individual department. But unfortunately, whatever the teaching and training they gathered over here, it was not transpired to other fellow colleagues. Even we interacted with the same departmental faculty of mathematics. Like mathematics has 5 faculties, the biggest department has 5 faculty members, Organon has 5 faculty members. And if you talk with the other faculty member who has not attended the training, he is absolutely unaware. So through this medical education technology unit, this knowledge can be shared with all the fellow colleagues, and then only it will become effective. So it is my humble request to all the principals, to all the managements, that there are many changes we know in the MES. Some are hard, some are easy to do, some are very hard to do. Just carry on, keep doing. You have 1 year's leverage from the time of Gazette notification, so that the leverage is only up to March 2025. So by that time, you have to fulfill all the requirement, because the new inspection would be on the basis of new MES. So you have still 6 months time is there. So whatever changes you are making in your colleges in terms of number of increase in the faculty or the salary revision or the infrastructure requirement, please do this one first. So this is the most required one. Once this will be done, our half work will be achieved. So this is what I expect from you all. And we look forward that whatever work we are doing in commission would be taken up positively, because our commitment is only to bring quality in education. And I think at that point, we all agree that this is really required. This is really required. So you agree with that? I think this is really required. So on that note, I finish my talk. I extend my thanks to entire team of Bhartiya Vidyapeeth for providing this stage and the venue and the classroom and the auditorium and all the logistic arrangement that you have done. Thanks a lot to entire team of BVP, and my humble regards and thanks to the core committee team who really worked hard, relentlessly. There's under the captaincy of Dr. Munir Ahmed, and I think you all are very well known to him. He is one of the pioneer in the teaching education technology, and with his able support and guidance, we are gradually moving ahead in our target. So Dr. Munir Ahmed, Dr. Vanija, Dr. Parth is from Pune itself. They have really worked hard in providing guidelines to all the teachers first, and then eventually finalizing the document. And all the subject experts today also, we have experts from Repertory, Dr. Anup Nigvekar is there, expert from Mathematica, Dr. Vijay Krishna is there, Dr. Hina Reval ma'am, Dr. Shahida, and Dr. Dharmendra Sharma and Dr. Shiv Kumar Sarma. These are the experts for today. So I am thankful to all of you for coming over here, and thanks a lot. And I end my talk with a positive note that whatever the changes we are bringing in the education would be reaching to the last level of student. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. As we approach the end of this memorable inauguration, we invite Dr. Mangesh Zatkar, sir, member, Homeopathy Education Board, National Commission for Homeopathy, New Delhi, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Respected Vice Chancellor, Sir, Bhartiya Vidyapeeth, Dr. Sauji, respected President of Homeopathic Education Board, Dr. Tarkeshwar Jain, Sir, Principal, Bhartiya Vidyapeeth, Dr. Maitre, Sir, Dean, D.Y. Patil University, Dr. Dharmendra Sharma, Core Committee Member, Dr. Munir Ahmed, Dean, MUHS, Dr. Rajkumar Patil, Dean, Bhartiya Vidyapeeth, Dr. Anita Patil, respected principals from all the homeopathic colleges of Maharashtra, senior faculty members, and delegates. At the very onset, I would like to thank Bhartiya Vidyapeeth to have accepted our request for conducting the CBDC curriculum training at this esteemed university. So I'm very thankful to them on behalf of the National Commission for Homeopathy and the Homeopathic Education Board in particular. When we decided to conduct the CBDC training in Maharashtra and Goa, we were in two minds where exactly we should conduct it, considering the logistic for all the delegates to reach this place in this rainy season. And when we requested Bhartiya Vidyapeeth, especially the Dean of the Faculty, Dr. Anita Patil, she was in the forefront to immediately accept the proposal, and she and her team, along with the principal of the college, have given us wholehearted cooperation in conducting this training program for today and tomorrow for all the 9 subjects for the second year, third year, and the final year. I am very grateful and thankful to them for having extended their wholehearted cooperation in conducting this CBDC training for today and tomorrow. At the same time, I thank all the principals who have arrived here from the distant places of Maharashtra and all the faculty members who have come here to attend this 2-day session of CBDC training. Our president has already briefed you about the various experiences we have gone through while doing the first year training for CBDC and the feedback we have received all over the country, and the same thing which we are observing now when we are conducting for the second, third year and the final year. But as he rightly said, that there is a drastic shift in the approach and attitude of all the faculty members now on. So I'm very happy about that, and I once again take this opportunity to thank all of you all, one and all, to have come here, and I'm sure you'll go back with a good message and percolate the knowledge that you'll be getting in these 2 days to all the other staff members in your respective institutes. I conclude my gratitude and wish you all the best for this 2-day seminar. I will end my speech here, and I would request all of you all that immediately after this, we begin with the first common session, which will be addressed by Dr. Munir sir, and post-lunch, we will be going to the respective classrooms, subject-wise, for the resource persons to conduct their own training. Thank you once again.